Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. January 2022 and फरवरी 2022 एंड मार्च 2022 के इम्पॉर्टेंट वन लाइनर्स क्वेश्चंस मैं आपको कराने वाली हूँ रुकमनी के। बस सभी वीडियो को लाइक एंड शेयर करना है आप सभी ने, और इसका जो पीडीएफ है वो टेलीग्राम पे मैं डाल दूँगी, आप वहाँ से डाउनलोड कर लीजिएगा। First question, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated the 356 km long Bina Refinery, Madhya Pradesh POL terminal at Panki, Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh multi-product pipeline project with an outlay of 1524 crore rupees. Which IIT has emerged as the best institute under the CFTIS Central Universities and Institute of National Importance category in the ARIIA 2021 IIT Madras. Next question, question number 3. Which country has been added as the fourth new member of BRICS New Development Bank? Egypt. The Indian Army has established the Quantum Lab at the Military College of Telecommunication Engineering MCTE in Military Headquarters of War MHOW in which city? Indore city. Indore located in Madhya Pradesh. Which country launched its first in the series project 22,220 versatile nuclear powered icebreaker Sibir to boost India's Arctic plans via Northern Sea route? Russia. Capital of Russia? Moscow. Which country will be chairing the counter-terrorism committee in January 2022? Which country will be chairing? Right answer, India. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर आपका यहाँ पर नेक्स्ट देखेंगे. नेम द यूनिवर्सिटी हु बैग्ड द नेशनल ब्रीड कंजर्वेशन अवार्ड फॉर 2021. केरला यूनिवर्सिटी एंड एनिमल साइंस यूनिवर्सिटी. हु हैज़ बिकम द 11th Indian bowler to claim 200 wickets in Test cricket in just 55 Test matches? Mohammad Shami, who has been appointed as India's next permanent representative to the United Nations Conference on Disarmament in Geneva. Anupam Rai. Which bank will acquire up to 9.95% stake in India International Clearing Corporation IFSC Limited? State Bank of India. Which bank? State Bank of India. Who has achieved the milestone of picking 100 wickets away from home in 2020 Test matches? Jasprit Bumrah. Who has achieved? Jasprit Bumrah. Which state has become the first state in the country to launch a digital life certificate system for pensioners? Odisha. Which state? Odisha. Which city has become the city with the largest metro network in the world? Which city has become? Shanghai, China. Who has been appointed as Managing Director and CEO of Jammu and Kashmir Bank? Baldev Prakash. Who has been appointed? Baldev Prakash. Which insurance company has continued to be identified as a domestic systematically important insurances for 2021 and 22? Life Insurance Corporation of India, General Insurance Corporation of India and New India Assurance. Next question. Which insurance company has inaugurated Dizzy Zone at Bandra Kurla Complex, Mumbai, Maharashtra as part of its effort to enhance its digital footprint? Life Insurance Corporation of India. SBI Cards and Payment Services has collaborated with which company to enable their cardholders to tokenize their cards on device and make payments? Paytm. Which cricket team has won the Under-19 Asia Cricket Cup 2021 in Dubai, India? Prime Minister Narendra Modi laid the foundation stone of Major Dhyan Chand Sports University in which district of Uttar Pradesh? In which district? Meerut. By which name Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan has launched a 100-day reading campaign? By which name? Padhe Bharat name. Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan has launched a 100 days reading campaign. Next, which company is set to acquire 100% stake in Allies India and Green Investments? Tech Mahindra. Which company? Tech Mahindra company is set to acquire 100% stake in Allies India and Green Investment. What is the interest rate applicable on the Public Provident Fund accounts PPF? 7.1%. Which country has taken over the rotating presidency of the Council of the European Union for 6 months beginning January 2022? Which country? France. What percentage stake will be acquired by NTPC in Power Exchange of India Limited PXIL? 5%. Cricket all-rounder Mohammad Hafiz has announced his retirement from international cricket for which country? Pakistan. Who is the only female representative in the Parliamentary Standing Committee constituted to examine the provision of Child Marriage Amendment Bill 2021? Sushmita Dev. Next, who has been appointed as the President of the US-India Business Council USIBC US-India Business Council? Atul Keshav. Which state has become the first LPG liquefied petroleum gas enable and smoke-free India state? Himachal Pradesh. What is the name of Indian origin British Army officer who became the first woman of color to make a solo unsupported trek to the Earth's South Pole? Harpreet Chandi. Next, recently a new variant of COVID-19 named IHU B.1.640.2 variant has emerged in France. Recently, R.K. Singh has dedicated automatic generation control to the nation. It will be operated by Power System Operation Corporation. India has achieved the highest ever monthly export of how much billion in December 2021? How much billion in December 2021? $37.29 billion. Next, which place has been handpicked by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to host the 25th National Youth Festival? Pondicherry. Very, very important question. Name the Indian who has been given the charge as chairman होगा यहाँ पर आपका chair of UN Security Council Counter Terrorism Committee for 2022. वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. आप जानते हैं कि आपका जो रशिया और यूक्रेन का जो वॉर चल रहा है इसमें कहीं ना कहीं आपका जो यूएन सिक्योरिटी काउंसिल है ना इसका बहुत ज़्यादा रोल यहाँ पर मीटिंग वगैरह कई बार देखने को मिली है. तो यहाँ पर जो हमारे इंडिया को जिन्होंने रिप्रेजेंट किया है वो हैं TS त्रिमूर्ति और इनको यहाँ पर चार्ज मिला हुआ है. Which of these companies has recently invested USD 200 million in delivery platform Dunzo to acquire its 25.8% stake Reliance Retail? Which cricketer has been signed by state-owned Bank of Baroda as its brand endorser? Shefali Verma. Which bank has won the UiPath Automation Excellence Awards 2021 for Best Automation under Crisis for Business Continuity? South Indian Bank. Who has achieved the first ever Guinness World Record in numerology and the first world record of 2022? Very, very important. JC Chaudhary. Next, which country has joined the International Solar Alliance ISA as the 102 member by signing the International Solar Alliance Framework Agreement, Antigua and Barbuda. And United Nations World Food Program WFP in India has partnered with the Akshay Patra Foundation to enhance the effectiveness of the Pradhan Mantri Poshan Shakti Nirman PM Poshan scheme. Where is the headquarter of UNWFP? United Nations World Food Program. Rome, Italy. Which state has been launched Student Startups and Innovation Policy 2.0 SSIP 2.0 for the next 5 years? Gujarat. Who has taken charge as the new Secretary General of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization? झांग मिंग. आप फ्रेंड्स देखिएगा, इसमें से बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन तो ऐसे हैं, आपने यूके पीसीएस का जिसने भी एग्ज़ाम दिया होगा ना, वहाँ से ये क्वेश्चन सेम ऐसे ही आपको मिला होगा, गुजरात वाला ही. और स्टार्टअप आपका स्टूडेंट के लिए जो स्टार्टअप अप्स किया गया वो आपका यहाँ पर मिला था. विच जनरल इंश्योरेंस कंपनी हैज़ लॉन्च्ड ए कैंपेन टाइटल हैशटैग बहाने छोड़ो टैक्स बचाओ? Right answer. Which general insurance company? SBI General Insurance Company have launched. Who has authored the new book titled Gandhi's Ascensions, the Making of Nathuram Godse and His Idea of India? Dhirendra Jha. Name the founder of Shillong Chamber Choir and renowned Indian concerned pianist who passed away recently, Neil Nogyanrik. Recently, Indian Council of Medical Research ICMR has approved a kit for detecting Omicron variant of COVID-19. What is the name of the kit? Omnisure. Next, who has inaugurated the first open rock museum on the CSIR National Geophysical Research Institute campus NGRI in Hyderabad? Dr. Jitendra Singh. Which state has won Best State Award in 3rd National Water Award for 2020? Uttar Pradesh. The 24th National Conference on E-Government NCEG has been organized in which city? Hyderabad. Andhra. Lower India's GDP growth forecast by 10 basis point to in financial year 2022, 9.3% in financial year 2022. Who has been appointed as the new Secretary General of Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC? Haitham Al-Khesh. The ceiling on parliamentary poll expenditure has been raised from 70 lakh to how much rupee in bigger states? 95 lakh rupees. As per NSO's first advance estimate, what is the estimated GDP growth rate of India in the fiscal 2021 and 22? 9.2%. Ministry of External Affairs has appointed which company as the service provider for the second phase of the Passport Seva Program PSP V2.0? Tata Consultancy Services TCS. What is the latest value of foreign currencies reserve of India as per the data by RBI Reserve Bank of India? 633.614 billion dollar. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has declared which of these days to be observed as Veer Bal Divas annually from 2022 26 December. Very, very important question. Who is the head of the 3-member committee constituted to inquire security lapse during Prime Minister Punjab visit? Sudhir Kumar Saxena. Japan has signed a landmark defense treaty named the Reciprocal Assist Agreement RAA, with which country to counter China, Australia. Which payment bank has collaborated with Parks Plus to offer FASTag based smart parking solution? Airtel Payments Bank. Legends League cricketer has appointed whom as an ambassador to its all-women match official team to promote women's empowerment? Jhulan Goswami. Who has received Dr. Subhash Mukherjee Award from ICMR in recognition for his outstanding contribution to the field of in vitro fertilization? Satish Adiga. Who has won the World Rapid Chess Championship 2021? Nodir Beg Abdu Stova. Rajnath Singh has recently inaugurated Kalpana Chawla Center for Research in Space Science and Technology at Chandigarh University. Who has been appointed as the Vice President of Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank AIIB? Urjit Patel. As per the latest data by Finance Ministry, what is the approx amount deposit in bank accounts open under the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana scheme as on December 2021? 1.5 lakh crore rupees. The Indian Railways has renamed Kevadia Railway Station as Ekta Nagar Railway Station. In 19th meeting of National Tiger Conservation Authority, Bhupendra Yadav announced that Tiger Reserve of India has received accreditations of the Global Conservation Assured Tiger Standards 14. Which bank has announced a strategic collaboration with Google to fuel the bank's customer experience strategy? RBL Bank. Who has become India's 73rd chess grandmaster? Bharat Subramaniam. Which state government declared 4 villages located near the Nepal border in the district as revenue village? Uttar Pradesh. Which Indian airport is one of the top 10 large international airports in the world that ensure on-time departures? Chennai. Who has been named as the new chief economist of the International Monetary Fund? Pierre-Olivier Gorichans. How many total athletes are there currently in the list of athletes selected for Target Olympic Podium Scheme? TOPS tops 301. Charis Morris, who has announced retirement from all forms of cricket, represented which country? South Africa. Which mission has been launched by the Western Zone of the Indian Railway to track lost belongings of passengers? Mission Amanat. DRDO Defense Research and Development Organization recently test-fired naval variant of BrahMos supersonic cruise missile. Which destroyer ship was used for testing the missile? INS Vishakhapatnam. Which city has become India's first city to have a water metro project after the launch of its first boat in December 2021, namely Muzris, Kochi? Who has been appointed as the head of the RBI's Department for FinTech? Ajay Kumar Chaudhary. Chandrasekhar Patil, popularly known as Champa, has passed away recently. He was a prominent writer of which Indian languages? Kannada. Next, which city will get India's first heli hub with all aviation facilities? Gurugram. Which state has finished first out of 26 states in Union Territories trees in the India Skills 2021 contest, Odisha. Next, recently, the oldest sloth sloth bear of India passed away age 40 at Van Vihar National Park and Zoo of Bhopal. What was the name of the bear? Right answer, Gulabo. As per World Bank, what is the projected growth rate of Indian economy in current physical financial year 2022 8.3? DRDO undertook the final test firing of man portable anti-tank guided missile, which agency has been designed for the manufacturing of this missile, Bharat Dynamic Limited. Next, what is the rank of India in Handley Passport Index released for Q1 Quality 1 of 2022? So India's rank 83. Which of these has been chosen as the title sponsors for Indian Premier League 2022 and 23 season by BCCI? Right answer, Tata Groups. The Indian government will hold about what percent of the total outstanding share of the Vodafone Idea? Right answer, 35.8%. Who has been appointed as a new Indian Space Research Organization Chief? Dr. S. Somnath, very important. Who is named as the head of the 5-member committee formed by Supreme Court to probe the security breach of Prime Minister Security in Punjab, Indu Malhotra. Who has become the first person in the world to get a heart transplant from a genetically modified pig? David Bennett. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated an MSME technology center in which union territory? Pondicherry. Which bank has been named as the best private bank in India at the Global Private Banking Awards 2021? HDFC Bank. First World T20 Cricket Championship in 2023 will be held in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala. Adani Group inks MOU with South Korea's largest steel maker POSCO to develop steel mill in Gujarat. How much is the increases in forest and tree cover in India as per ISFR 2021 compared to 2029? 2261 square kilometer. Who has been appointed as the chairman of the Indian Council of Historical Research? Raghavendra Tanwar. Next, which organization has successfully completed the qualification test of cryogenic engine for Gaganyaan manned space program? Indian Space Research Organization ISRO. Which country has detected a new variant dubbed as Deltacron? Cyprus. 18th edition of the 2 days long Kachi Lemon Festival began in Manipur. Which country has become the first foreign country to place order for the purchase of BrahMos shore-based cruise missile system for its Navy? Philippines. How much amount of financial aid has been extended by India to Sri Lanka to cover forex crisis? 900 million USD. Jose Daniel Ortega Savindra has sworn in for fifth term as the president of which country? Nicaragua. Which payment bank has become the largest and fastest growing UPI beneficiaries bank in India? Paytm Payment Bank. Who has launched Northeast on Wheel expedition to promote culture of northeastern state Meenakshi Lekhi? Which day has been declared by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to be observed as a National Startup Day in India? 16th January. The 2022 Women's Hockey Asia Cup will be held in which country? Oman. Which mutual fund company has recently been renamed at White Oak Capital Mutual Fund? Yash Mutual Fund. Indian player Tashneem Mir was in news recently for becoming first Indian world number one in which sports? Badminton. World's largest Khadi national flag was put to display to celebrate the Army Day at Longewala in Jaisalmer. Who has received a knighthood from Prince William, the Duke of Cambridge at Windsor Castle for his service towards the game of cricket? Clive Lloyd. Which state's Panchayat Kumbalgi is set to become the country's first sanitary and napkin-free Panchayat? Kerala. What is the theme of the 16th India Digital Summit 2022? Supercharging startups. Which Indian badminton player defeated world champion Loh Keen Ye of Singapore in the men's single final of India Open 2022? Lakshya Sen. Very, very important. Recently, legendary Kathak dancer Pandit Birju Maharaj has passed away at the age of 83. He belongs to which gharana of Kathak dance? Lucknow Kalka Bidadeen Gharana. How many startups have been declared the winners of National Startup Awards 2021? 46. What is the theme of the Digital WEF's Davos Agenda 2022 Summit? The State of the World. Which Indian participant has been felicitated with Best National Costume Award at Mrs. World 2022 peasant? Navdeep Kaur. Which organization has recently released Inequality Kills Reports? Oxfam India. Which Lavani artist of India has won gold medal at the International Folk Art Festival in Dubai? Sumit Bhale. Under SpaceX Transporter 3 mission, which African nation has launched its first Made in Africa satellite? South Africa. Who is the first black woman ever featured on the US 25th cent coin known as a quarter? Maya Angelou. Which player has won the Best FIFA Men's Player of the Year 2021? Robert Lewandowski. Which telecom enterprises in India has become the first in the industry to go live with the UPI Auto Pay? GEU. The famous Indian tigress, popularly known as Kullar Wali, recently passed away at which tiger reserve? Pench Tiger Reserve located in Madhya Pradesh. Iconic Infinity Bridge has been formally opened to traffic for the first time on 16th January 2022. Infinity Bridge is located in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Which Indian naval ship has participated in the Maritime Partnership exercise held between India Indian Navy and Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force in the Bay of Bengal INS Kadmat. Which country Which country will host the 2022 AFC Women's Football Asian Cup? India. The best FIFA Women's Player of the Year 2021 has been won by Alexia Putellas, who was elected President of the European Union's Parliament, Roberta Metsola from India, who has been robed in as the ambassador of ICANN supported Universal Acceptance Steering Group UASC. Vijay Shekhar Sharma. Next, which word has been chosen as the Oxford University Press Children's Word of the Year 2021 annexity? Saturnino de la Funite Garicchia, the world's oldest person, has died recently at the age of 112 years and 341 days. He was from which country? Spain. Capital of Spain, Madrid, very important, which has launched a mobile application, Sarthi, based on investor educations in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Securities and Exchange Board of India (SEBI) has launched a mobile application, Sarthi, based on investor education in Mumbai, Maharashtra. The first BRICS Sherpa meeting of 2022 was held virtually on January 18 to 19, 2022 under the chairship of which country? China. Who became the first Indian to complete NASA National Aeronautics and Space Administration's National Air and Space Program at the Kennedy Space Center in Alabama, USA? Janhavi Dangeti. Which ministry has announced the initiations of the Open Data Week from 17 January to 21 January? Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate a 216-foot statue of Ramanujachar in a sitting position in Hyderabad. The statue will be called as Statue of Equality. Which states and UTs has declared Jari Hamlet as its first milk village? Jammu and Kashmir. The new species of rain frog that was found in the Panama forest has been named after Greta Thunberg. Recently, which nation has decided to move its capital to Nusantara, Indonesia? The National War Memorial was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on February 25th, February 2019. India's first para badminton academy has been set up in which city? Very important, Lucknow. Who has recently become India's first United Nations Development Program Youth Climate Champion? Prajakta Kohli. India's observed Parakram Divas on which day to mark the birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose? 23rd January. India's first district good governance index has been unveiled recently for districts of which state and UTs? Jammu and Kashmir. Who is the winner of women's single title at the Syed Modi International Badminton Tournament 2022? PV Sandhu. Which intergovernmental alliance is holding a maritime exercise named Neptune Strike 2020 in the Mediterranean Sea? NATO. Next, which of these leaders has been conferred with the Netaji Award 2022 by the Netaji Research Bureau? Shinzo Abe. which state chief ministers launched Apna Kangra application and hampers handcrafted by self help groups? Himachal Pradesh. Which state government has launched India's first animation, visual effect, gaming and comics center of excellence? Karnataka. Mia Amor Motley sworn in as Prime Minister of which country for second consecutive terms? Barbados. Next, which country's defense company Sharp has been selected by the Indian Armed Force for the supply of anti-armor weapons 84? Sweden. Which company has signed a pact with the University of Oulu, Finland to accelerate research and standardization in 6G technology? Reliance Jio. According to RBI paper, the optimal hedge ratio for external commercial borrowings is at what percentage? 63. Who has been appointed as the chairperson of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act PMLA adjudicating authority? Right answer, Vinoda Nand Jha. Which team has won the 9th National Women's Ice Hockey Championship in 2022 held in Himachal Pradesh, Ladakh? Which two states have entered into an agreement to build a dam at Adi Badri in Yamunanagar district, Himachal Pradesh and Haryana? Which has developed an indigenous RT-PCR diagnostic kit OM for the testing of Omicron variant of coronavirus? CSIR CDRI. Which film of India has got the Best Film Award at 20 Dhaka International Film Festival? Kuzhongal. Who has been conferred with the Assam's highest civilian honored Assam Vaibhav for the year 2021? Ratan Tata. The Punjab and Maharashtra Cooperative Bank Limited PMC Bank has been amalgamated with which bank? Unity Small Finance Bank. Which brand has emerged as the world's most valuable brand in 2022 according to the Brand Finance 2022 Global 500 report? Apple. How many people have been conferred with the Padma Awards in 2022? 128, 13 posthumous. Ramgarh Wildlife Sanctuary set up to be notified as 4th Tiger Reserve. Ramgarh Vishdhari Wildlife Sanctuary is located in which state? Rajasthan. Very, very important. Olympian Neeraj Chopra has been honored with which gallantry award on the event of Republic Day? Param Vishisht Seva Medal. How many gallantry awards have been conferred by the President Ramnath Kovind, President of India in 2022? 384. Very important. The Joint Maritime Exercise Paschim Lahar was recently conducted by which naval command? Western Naval Command. Which ministry has released the comic book title India's Women Unsung Heroes? Ministry of Culture. And the next question, Air India has been acquired by Tata Sons for what deal price? 18,000 crore rupees. India has paid in UN United Nations regular budget assessment for the year 2022 $29.9 million in United Nations regular budget assessments for the year 2022. Which state will establish the first graphene innovation center in India? Kerala. Which Indian classical dance is associated with late Milena Salvini of France who passed away recently? Kathak Kali. Which state or UT police has bagged 115 police medals for gallantry out of a total of 189 awarded this year? Jammu and Kashmir Police. Which tiger reserve has been given the prestigious TX2 award after its tiger numbers doubled to 80 since 2010? Satyamangalam Tiger Reserve. Who has been appointed as the new chief economic advisor to the government of India? V. Ananta Nageshwar. India's largest electric vehicle charging station has been inaugurated at which place? Gurugram. The overall global gold demand in 2021 was recorded at what value as per the data by World Globe Council? 4,021.3 tons. What is the name of the official mobile application of the Parliaments of India recently launched by Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla? Digital Sansad application. The world's largest canal lock has recently been unveiled in which country? Netherlands. The India Central Asia Summit 2022 coincided with which anniversary of establishment of diplomatic relation between India and Central Asian countries? 30. Who is the author of the new book titled A Little Book of India celebrating 75 years of independence? Who is the author of the new book titled A Little Book of India celebrating 75 years of independence? रश्किन बॉन्ड. सो फ्रेंड्स, जनवरी के इंपॉर्टेंट वन लाइनर्स जो आपके क्वेश्चन में करा रही थी कंप्लीट हो गए हैं. इसके बाद आपका आता है फरवरी 2022 के इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस. बस सभी वीडियो को लाइक और शेयर भी कीजिएगा और अपना अपना फीडबैक भी दीजिएगा. ऐसे ही मैं आपको कंप्लीट कराने वाली हूँ सभी के सभी सेट्स वन लाइनर क्वेश्चंस एंड आपके जितने भी टॉपिक वाइज करंट है उसको यहाँ पर कवर करेंगे. तो वीडियो को लाइक और शेयर तो बनता है और सब्सक्राइब भी कर लीजिएगा और बेल आइकन को प्रेस कर लीजिए. क्वेश्चन है, पॉप्स इज इंडियाज फर्स्ट इंटेलिजेंस मैसेंजर विच एंटिटी हैज़ लॉन्च हिज फैसिलिटी? राइट आंसर ऑप्शन में आपका होगा पेटीएम मनी आपका राइट होगा. India has collaborated with which country to create 150 villages of excellence in 12 states of India? Israel. Security Printing and Minting Corporation of India Limited has set up 2 new bank note printing lines at Nashik and Devas. Indian team beat which country to win bronze medal at the 2022 Women's Hockey Asia Cup? China. FICCI has partnered with which company to support 5 lakh women-led small businesses across India? Meta. Which player has won the men's singles title at Australian Open 2022? Rafael Nadal. India has recently approved a digital work plan 2022 with which intergovernmental organization? Asian. Next, which team has won the 2022 Women's Pan American Cup Field Hockey Tournament? Argentina. State Bank of India has recently listed its Formosa bonds of how much amount on India International Exchange IFSC India INX? $300 million. Which state has topped India's list in the number of MSME owned by entrepreneurs from the scheduled caste? Maharashtra. Prime Minister Modi has addressed the Foundation Day program of National Commission for Women on 31st January 30. Simora Castro swam in as the first women president of which country? Honduras. The government has approved the sale of Neelanchal Ispat Nigam Limited to which company for 12,100 crore rupees? Tata Steels. The Economic Survey 2021-22 has projected a growth rate of percent for the next financial year ending March 2023, 8.0 to 8.5% for the next financial year ending March 2023. Who has won the women's singles title at 2022 Odisha Open Badminton Tournament held in Cuttack, Odisha? राइट आंसर आपका यहाँ पर क्या हो जाएगा? सो इस क्वेश्चन का जो राइट आंसर हो जाएगा ना वो होगा आपका यहाँ पर क्या? उन्नति हुड्डा. सेहत scheme has been launched by which Ministry of Defence? Which month is being observed as UPI Safety and Awareness Month? February. Who is the winner of the World Games Athlete of the Year Award 2021? P.R. Shrijesh. Which is the first Indian sports establishment to gain unicorn status? Chennai Super Kings. Pandit Jashraj Cultural Foundation was launched by Prime Minister Modi. Pandit Jashraj was a classical vocalist. Magnus Carlsen beats Fabiano Caruana to clinch Tata Steel Chess 2022 title. And which country was the Tata Steel Chess 2022 held? Netherlands. Which company surpassed US chip maker Intel to become the world's leading chip maker by revenue in 2020-21? Samsung Electronics. Tata Sky has recently rebranded itself. What is the new brand name of the entity? Tata Play. Which country recently test fired its intermediate range ballistic missile Hwasong 12? North Korea. Happy Shop is a new convenience store business launched by which company? HPCL. Sputnik Guster Festival is celebrated in which state and UT? Ladakh. The Geological Survey of India has approved the setting up of India's first geological park on the bank of the Narmada River in which state? Madhya Pradesh. Name the election mascot unveiled by the Chief Electoral Office of Punjab's recently Shera. Social activists have built a temple for Mahatma Gandhi. Mandiram and freedom fighters Smriti Vanam in which state? Andhra Pradesh. With which bank did the Tata Power launch Surya Shakti cells for financing solar project? SBI State Bank of India. Who has recently been appointed as the head of Defence Intelligence Agency DIA? Lieutenant General G.A.V. Reddy. World Interfaith Harmony Week is an annual event observed during first week of February. Which bank with Patanjali Ayurved Limited have launched co-branded contactless credit card in partnership with the NPCI Punjab National Bank? Former Reserve Bank of India Governor has resigned from the post of non-executive and independent director of Britannia Industries Limited. Urjit Patel. Next. As per CRISIL, what is the estimated GDP growth rate projection of India for the financial year 2021 and 22? 9.2%. What is the global rank of the Life Insurance Corporation LIC in the brand finance most valuable insurance brand in 2022? 10th. Torgaya festival of the Monappa tribal community has been celebrated in which state? Arunachal. A global center of excellence in affordable and clean energy has been launched at the which IIT Dharwad. Where did the jet zero emission announced to launch world's first hydrogen powered flying boat, the jet? Dubai, UAE, United Arab Emirates. According to National Statistical Office NSO, Indian economy has contracted by how much percent for the financial year 2020 and 21? 6.6%. The government is setting up the National Land Monetization Corporation. The initial authorized share capital of NLMC will be 5,000 crore rupees. Next, which company recently bought Destiny Games developer Bungie for $3.6 billion? Sony. Who has joined as Director General of the National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology, NIELIT? Madan Mohan Tripathi. As of February 2022, how many total member of Ramsar sites present in India? 49. Khelo India scheme allocation increased by how much percent in budget 2022? 48. How much amount has been extended by the Exim Bank as line of credit to Sri Lanka? USD 500 million. The Aravali Biodiversity Park has been declared as India's first other effective area-based conservation measures site. In which city is the site located? Gurugram. Which country the largest trading partner of India in 2021? United States. Paramparagvega supercomputer has recently been commissioned by IISc Bangalore. Which bank has partnered with the Ministry of Culture to set up Atmanirbhar Bharat Center for Design at Red Fort? State Bank of India. Who has been named the winner of the International Cricket Council Spirit of Cricket Award 2021? Dariel Michelle. Who has been nominated for the prestigious 2022 Lures World Breakthrough of the Year Award? Neeraj Chopra. Street Student is a short film in which language language that won 2 lakh rupees prize at NHRC's Short Film Award competition recently? Telugu. Which country is celebrating year 2022 as the year of tiger? China. The 2022 Winter Olympic is being held in Beijing. What is the official slogan of the event? Together for a shared future. The tableau of which state has been selected as the best among the 12 states or UT during Republic Day parade on January 26, 2022? Uttar Pradesh. In popular choice category award, which state has won first position for best tableau among 12 states in UT category for 2022? Maharashtra. What was the rate of unemployment recorded in January 2022? 6.5%. Lowest Telangana and highest Haryana. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated 216 feet tall statue of equality Ramanuja statue in Hyderabad. Who is the architect of this statue? Chinna GR. Arif Khan, who is a lone Indian athlete to attend the opening ceremony of the 2022 Winter Olympic, is qualified for which Olympic sport? Skiing. Name the best marching contingent of defense sector during Republic Day parade on 26 January 2022. Indian Navy. Prime Minister Narendra Modi attended the 50th anniversary celebration of the International Crops Research Institute for the Semi-Arid Tropics recently. Where is the headquarters of this institute? Right answer, Patna, Cheru, Hyderabad, Telangana. IIT Hyderabad has launched AI-based job portal Swarajability for people with disabilities with founding support from which bank? Kotak Mahindra Bank. In which year Lata Mangeshkar was honored with the prestigious Bharat Ratna Award 2001? ये आपका UKPCS का क्वेश्चन. KYC has recently cancelled the certification of which khadi institutions was selling fake khadi product? Mumbai Khadis and Village Industries Association. Recently, the foundation stone of world's third largest cricket stadium was laid in which city? Jaipur. India defeated which team to win the 2022 ICC Under-19 World Cup Championship for the fifth time? England. Which insurance company has tied up with PolicyBazaar.com to digitally offer a wide range of life insurance and investment product? LIC India. The government of India has done a conversion switch transaction of its securities with the Reserve Bank of India for an amount of 1,19,701 crore rupees. Next, which sports have been officially added to the 2028 Olympic at Los Angeles by the International Olympic Committee? Right answer, skateboarding, surfing and sports climbing. Which bank has been awarded the Digital Transformation Award DX 2021 award by CII Karnataka Bank? Which state government has launched an open air classroom program, Prayer Shikshalay neighborhood schools for primary and pre-primary student? West Bengal. India has become the first country to administer a DNA vaccine against COVID-19. Which company has produced this plasmid DNA vaccine? Zydus Cadila. Which team has won the AFC Women's Asian Cup India 2022? China. PR. Suranga Lakmal has announced his retirement. Suranga Lakmal has announced his retirement from international cricket. He plays international match for which country? Sri Lanka. Which state or UT has topped in the highest number of attacks on the journalists in 2021 according to India Press Freedom Report 2021? Jammu and Kashmir. Which country has led the digital skills readiness and has the highest readiness index among the 19 countries in the 2022 Global Digital Skills Index? India. Professor R. Rajmohan passed away recently. Which discovery is associated with him? First asteroid discoveries in independent India. NASA has declared that International Space Station will continue its operation until 2031. The 7-time winners nation Egypt lost to which country in 2021 Africa Cup of Nations Championship? Senegal. Which operation has been launched by Indian Railway Protection Force to curb human trafficking? Operation Ahad. Who has taken charge as the director of Vikram Sarabhai Space Center? Dr. S. Unni Krishnan Nair. The United Kingdom has marked which anniversary of Queen Elizabeth II's rule? 70. USAID has partnered with which organization under the Samriddh scheme to accelerate health innovation and entrepreneurship? Niti Aayog. What amount has been allocated to Pradhan Mantri Kisan Sampada Yojana till 2026? 4,600 crore rupee. Which state government has signed an MOU with the Social Alpha Energy Lab, Clean Energy International Incubation Center to support innovative and clean energy technology programs? Kerala. Amazon India has signed an MOU with which state government to support the growth of women entrepreneurs by launching Sanjeevani KSRLPS Karnataka. What was the rank of the Reserve Bank of India in terms of buying gold among the world's central banks in the 2021? Second. Which platform has launched the campaign named Take a Break? Instagram. India's first commercial scale biomass based hydrogen plant will come up in which state? Madhya Pradesh. Which state chief minister has announced new ITS policy for the next 5 years to generate 1 lakh employment? Gujarat. United Nations Environment Program has signed an MOU with which state government to support the state's Majhi Vashudhara campaign? Maharashtra. In accordance with the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, who has become Asia's richest person as on 8th February 2022? Gautam Adani. Indian Space Research Organization ISRO has decommissioned which communication satellite through 11 re-orbiting maneuvers after 14 years service? INSAT 4B. Which ministry has organized the first of its kind global summit on reimagining museum in India? Ministry of Culture. What is the official name of the new Ahmedabad franchisees in the Indian Premier League 2022? Gujarat Titans. Lucknow team new name Lucknow Super Giants. What is the revised investment limit for voluntary retention route for investment by foreign portfolio investors? 2.5 lakh crore rupees. India's first bullet train station will come up at which place? Surat, Gujarat. Which union territory became the first UT to be integrated with the National Single Window System NSWS? Jammu and Kashmir. The central government has decided to continue the scheme of Rashtriya Yuva Sashaktikarana Karyakram with an outlay of 2,710 crore. Atal Tunnel has recognized as longest highway tunnel above 10,000 feet by World Book of Records. What is the length of the Atal Tunnel? 9.0 km. Which bank has partnered with NSE National Stock Exchange Academy to launch 5 online courses? NSE Academy to launch 5 online courses to promote financial literacy. State Bank of India. Which country was the focus country in the 45th International Kolkata Book Fair 2022? Bangladesh. फ्रेंड्स, वीडियो को लाइक एंड शेयर भी कीजिएगा. मेहनत करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती है, इसलिए आपको क्या करना है? मेहनत करते जाना है और अपने लक्ष्य को पाके रहना है. Which state government has signed a 3-year MOU with the British Council to renew the partnership in education, English and arts? Telangana. Which organization has launched the Jiva program to promote natural farming? NABARD. India will help which country to launch a unitary digital identity framework modeled on the Aadhaar card? Sri Lanka. SEBI has restructured its advisory committee on investor protection and education fund under the chairmanship of G. Mahalingam. India's Goa Shipyard Limited has delivered the fifth and final vessel ICGS under Coast Guard offshore patrol vehicle project Saksham. Name the scheme launched by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment for the welfare of the transgender community and the Beggar's Smile. Fiki Cascade has dedicated which day to be observed as the anti-smuggling day every year starting from 2020 to 11 February. Which state and UT has launched a first of its kind quick response code based mechanism to certify and label handmade carpets, Jammu and Kashmir. The Indian Air Force will be participated with which of its aircraft to showcase in the Singapore Air Show 2022 Tejas. Which state has announced to launch Hope Express to prevent cancer? Maharashtra. What is the length of the rail cum road bridge which was recently inaugurated over river Ganga by Union Minister Nitin Gadkari in Bihar's Munger at the cost of 696 crore rupee, 14.5 kilometer. CBI has recently registered the biggest ever bank fraud case by which company? ABC Shipyard. In which city Indian Railway is setting up country's biggest and world-class wrestling academy to support wrestling as a sports? Delhi. ISRO successfully launched which Earth observation satellite in its first launch of the year 2022? EOS-4. Who has been re-elected as the president of Germany in 2022? Frank-Walter Steinmeier. Union Power Minister R.K. Singh has announced that India will achieve zero diesel use in agriculture and replace fossil fuel with renewable energy by 2024. Which country has become the first ever country to allow drone flights in civilian airspace? Israel. According to a Sobhagya scheme, which state has the maximum householders that electrified through the solar-based standalone system? Rajasthan. Which country has invoked the Emergencies Act for the first time in February 2022? Canada. Which Indian FMCG company has become the first plastic waste natural company in the country? Dabur. The government of India has banned how many applications of Chinese origin citing security concern? Right answer option 54. Who has launched the first color souvenir coin on Panchatantra on the occasion of the 17th Foundation Day of Security Printing and Minting Corporation of India Limited? Nirmala Sitharaman. Who has bagged the ICI Award for Excellence in Financial Reporting for the year 2020-21 in public sector entities category? Rail Tail. Next, who will be the head of Apex? Who will be the head of the Apex committee on G20 Secretariat formed to oversee the pre-partitions for G20 India Summit 2023? Prime Minister. The Quit Tobacco application has been launched by which organization to support people in quitting the use of tobacco in all forms? WHO, World Health Organization. In 2017, SEBI had formed a committee on corporate governance which recommended separating the roles of the chairperson, MD and CEO of listed entities. Who was the head of this committee? Uday Kotak. The Agri Infinity program has been launched by which bank to develop digital financial solutions for the food and agriculture ecosystem? Yash Bank. What is the name of the scheme launched by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment for the welfare of denotified nomadic and semi-nomadic tribal communities? SEED. The Waste to Wealth Creation Program of SIDBI has been launched in which state? West Bengal. Who co-chaired the 4th India-Australia Energy Dialogue held recently? Rajkumar Singh. Which union territory has launched Kunshom's scheme for differently abled person? Ladakh. Who will be the brand ambassador of Khadi and other handicrafts of Bihar? Manoj Tiwari. What is the theme of TERI, World's Sustainable Development Summit, towards a resilient planet, ensuring a sustainable and equitable future? Which organization is organized a Darkthon 2022? Narcotics Control Bureau. The Faith 2035 Vision document has recently been released for which sector? Tourism. What is the total outlay for the newly launched scheme of Ministry of Education New India Literacy Program for 5-year for financial year 2022 and 27? 1037.90 crore rupees. COP South 22 is a joint airlift exercise between which countries? Bangladesh and USA. Twitter Inc. has partnered with which company to improve the support for its tips feature in India? Paytm. Which team has won the 70 Senior National Volleyball Championship 2021 and 22 in men's category? Haryana. In women's category? Kerala. Which team has won the 2021 FIFA Club World Cup Championship? Chasila. And RBI has extended the deadline for non-banking financial companies to comply with new non-performing assets classification norms by September 2022. Who has been appointed as India's First Nations Maritime Security Coordinator? G. Ashok Kumar. Which bank has become the world's first bank to set up shop in the metaverse? JP Morgan Bank. Recently, Sarvanan Sonwal virtually flagged off the most awaited water taxi for citizens of Mumbai. Which bank has won the Best Technology Bank of the Year award among large bank segment in IBA's 17th Annual Banking Technology Award 2021? Bank of Baroda. The Smart Card Arms License and Shastra application has been launched by the Police Department of which state and UT? Delhi. Next question. The Career Counseling Workshop Paramarsh 2022 has achieved the feat of becoming the first event in India. The workshop was organized at which place? Bikaner. Which country will become the first country to adopt India's UPI platform? Nepal. Which film has won the Film of the Year award at the Dada Sahab Phalke International Film Festival Award 2022? Pushpa the Rise. Best Actor Ranveer Singh. Best Actress Kirti Sanon. The International Olympic Committee session will be held at which place in 2023? Mumbai. Heal by India is an initiative by the Government of India to improve India's educational institutions with focus on which sector? Health. The IBRD arms of the World Bank has recently approved a loan worth 100 $15th million for the state government of Karnataka and Odisha for the implementation of which project? Reward. Next, Prime Minister Modi has inaugurated Asia's largest 550 tons capacity bio-CNG plant, Gobar Dhan University Indore, who has been conferred with Hilal-e-Pakistan. Hilal-e-Pakistan, the second highest civilian honor of Pakistan. Bill Gates, who created a new world record for the highest score by a batter on debut in first class cricket. Sakibul Ghani. Which country in India has highest number of dollar millionaires households according to B. Hurun India Wealth Report 2021? Mumbai. Name the bank has recently acquired the highest stake in India Debt Resolution Company Limited, Canara Bank. Which Maharatna company has been awarded the India's most trusted public sector company award? Coal India Limited. Center has notified a new campaign titled Meri Policy Mera Haath. This campaign has been launched under which scheme? Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. TransUnion CIBIL has partnered with which Indian body recently for a nation's wide MSME consumer education program? FICCI. Which Indian telecom company has joined the global WE6 under C cable consortium? Airtel. India's first biosafety level 3 containment mobile laboratory has been inaugurated in which city? Nashik. The Indian Air Force is participating in exercise Eastern Bridge 6 in 2022 with which country? At Air Force Station Jodhpur, Oman. Which Indian power company has recently partnered with Germany based RWE Renewable GmbH to explore potential for a joint deployment of offshore wind projects in India? Tata Power. Which country bagged the maximum number of medals at 2022 Winter Olympics? Norway. Which country has been handed over the presidency to host the 2026 Winter Olympics? Italy. The Ministry of Education has approved the continuations of Rashtriya Uchchatar Shiksha Abhiyan scheme till 31st March 2026. International Olympic Committee IOC Athletes Commission has re-elected whom as its chair? Emma Taroho. Where is India's first cable-stayed railway bridge being built? Jammu and Kashmir. Which state has recently got its first biodiversity park at Bulaha in Jhanjeli Valley, Himachal Pradesh? Government has launched Purple Revolution in Jammu and Kashmir. It is associated with the cultivation of which crop? Lavender. Which Indian Grandmaster recently achieved the feat of becoming the youngest player to beat Magnus Carlsen of Norway in chess tournament? R. Pragyanand. The Union Government has organized week-long science exhibition titled Vigyan Sarvetra Pujyate. This event has been organized in how many locations simultaneously? 75. India has inked a roadmap on blue economy and ocean governance agreement with which of countries? France. Sea Dome is a naval air defense system successfully tested by which country recently? Israel. Which state became the first state to launch India's first night navigation mobile application for ferry service? Assam. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated the Kisan Drone Yatra, an initiative by Garud Aerospace. Kerala Startup Mission has collaborated with which company to launch a startups accelerator for startups to foster global links? Google. Russia has recognized the independence of which two separatists recognized in eastern Ukraine, Donetsk and Luhansk. Who is the head of the Alternative Investment Policy Advisory Committee reconstituted by Securities and Exchange Board of India? N.R. Narayan Murthy. Tanishka Kotia and Tridika Kotia have been appointed as Beti Bachao Beti Padhao brand ambassador Gurugram. Who became the youngest ATP 500 champion? Carlos Alcaraz. Center has nominated whom as the director of the General Board of Reserve Bank of India? Sanjay Malhotra. Reliance Jio Infocomm Limited will introduce its next generation multi-terabit India Asia Express undersea cable system in which country? Maldives. Which company has partnered with SBI Payments as an extension of its flagship campaign team Cashless India Mastercard? Which IIT has launched Kishan mobile application for the farmers? IIT Roorkee. The Indian Institute of Technology will establish its first branch outside India in United Arab Emirates. Which district in India become 100th हर घर जल डिस्ट्रिक्ट आपका है चंबा. Which state is all set to host the South Asian Athletic Federation Championship? Nagaland. The central government launched the Jan Bhagidari Empowerment Portal in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. What is the official mascot of the South Asian Cross Country Championship? Akimzi. Reserve Bank of India has coordinate the Republic against which carpooling application? Sprite. National Institute of Urban Affairs has inked an MOU with which organization to implement Sustainable Cities India program? World Economic Forum. IBM has recently launched a new cyber security hub at which place to address cyber attack in Asia Pacific region? Bangalore. Indian Navy received its final anti-submarine warfare aircraft P-8 first from Boeing recently. How many such anti-submarine warfare aircraft P-81 does the Indian Navy possess now? 12. Ministry of State for Culture and External Affairs Meenakshi Lekhi has released signature tune for Vande Bharatam. The tune is composed by Ricky Case and Bikram Ghosh. General M.M. Naravane has awarded President's Color to 4 battalions of which regiment of Indian Army? Parachute Regiment. Where is G. Kishan Reddy inaugurated a conference on Indian temple architecture? Devyata Naman, Hampi. What is the rank of India in the 2022 International Intellectual Property Index? 43. Which bank has partnered with NPCI to launch MSME Rupee Credit Card? Union Bank of India. Which Indian weightlifter has won the gold medal in 55 kg weight category at the Singapore Weightlifting International 2022? Mirabai Chanu. Who has recently appointed as the CEO of National E-Governance Divisions? Abhishek Singh. Union Ministry of MSME Narayan Rane has announced the establishment of MSME Technology Center with an outlay of 200 crore rupees in Sidhu. in Sindhudurg. Which country top in the 2022 International Intellectual Property Index? United States. India's rank 43. सो फ्रेंड्स ये हो गया आपके जनवरी फरवरी के इंपॉर्टेंट वन लाइनर क्वेश्चन, और इसके बाद जो आपका आएगा वो है मार्च का वन लाइनर्स क्वेश्चन. सो फ्रेंड्स वीडियो को लाइक और शेयर ज़रूर करना है आप लोगों को, और अपना अपना फीडबैक देना. PDF भी आपको जल्दी कहाँ पर मिलेगी? टेलीग्राम पर, उसे ज़रूर ज्वाइन करिएगा. थैंक यू.